Hi, I'm NiftyJ97, and I have a very critical message to share with all of you, especially if you're in the Shrek fandom, which I am not in. Please, you need to be able to handle others' opinions on the Shrek movies. Besides, I have watched Shrek 1 all the way through, and I found it neutral. Well, I certainly liked quite a few of the scenes that everyone likes to glaze to oblivion. And like the door opening, the onions and ogres have layers joke, the dance party at the end, all of which are iconic. I get it. But even though I like them, Shrek isn't really my favorite. But before you pull out any pitchforks and hang me and end me like you did with AVGN, I just have something to say. It is fine if you do not like Shrek. Besides, there were also a lot of scenes I hated. Besides, what really pissed me off the most was that even though Shrek is good at being a fairy tale satire, it also is too much of a Disney revenge piece. And I feel like Katzenberg, who was the CEO of DreamWorks at the time Shrek was being made, might have meddled with its creation a bit to basically enforce his anti-Disney dogma into it. It's such as the book joke at the start. It's fine. I'm fine with that. But almost everything else that was against Disney, I just either didn't care for or just straight up hated. Besides, yep, and that's especially true with Fiona. Besides, Fiona genuinely pissed me off so much. Besides, Fiona complained about the fact that she was expecting a normal fairy tale style rescue, who only realized that she was being rescued by Shrek instead, which is just weird and hypocritical to the movie's entire purpose. And there's just a few other Disney insults that I just didn't like. Like for stuff. There's Lord F-Wad, as I'll call him, and like Lord Farquaad, who is meant to represent Mike Eisner, who was Disney CEO at the time. That was just... It just felt out of place and jarring, and the fact that they made fun of Lord Farquaad despite the movie's message stating that beauty is on the inside, this doesn't make sense. And then once again, Fiona being horrible and being excessively hoping for normality in her rescue is just cringe. And worst of all, there is a scene where Fiona causes a bluebird to absolutely explode by singing at it in a freakishly sinister Snow White parody. Like, what? Like, why would you do this? Like, not only is it extremely insulting to someone who really enjoyed Snow White as a child and still likes it to this day, but the fact that but it's the fact that it's an innocent bird being killed. Well, that really upsets me, and it traumatized me. For real, it's like I can't escape it. But but I am glad that I was able to free myself, and I understand that it's fine if you don't like the jokes. If you feel insulted by a joke, that's okay. Just make sure not to watch that movie again. Yep, and besides, I know that there are a lot of people that find that one scene funny, or it's their favorite part of the movie. And I can respect that. Everyone's humor is different. Maybe you find the original corresponding scene from Snow White boring, and you find this one superior if you either one think that that Shrek scene is unironically funny, or two, if you just generally hate Disney and think that making fun of it's your thing. I can respect that. And if you like Shrek, well, that's your opinion. Just just don't force others to like it. They have their own opinions and you cannot bash them, um, as it will disrespect them. Anyway, that's all I have to say.